Once again, it's on. This is Rico Holland, the Mindset Mogul, and I'm coming to you. I'm fired up. I'm excited. I want to see if you can see my shirt. Basically, it says, "Don't believe me, just watch." Don't believe me, just watch. What am I talking about right now? Listen, when I first started out doing this whole internet thing, people didn't believe me. People said there's no way you're going to be able to get people to want to do business with you without meeting with them face to face. They said there's no way you're going to get people to want to connect with you without meeting them face to face. See, they were used to going to all these networking meetings and shaking hands and greasing palms and all of that type of stuff. And me, I was tired of the old scene. I was tired of doing the old way. I wanted to do something better. I want to grow myself. I want to mature myself. I want to be all that I could possibly be. So I focused on how I was going to build my business in a non-traditional format. And so what I learned is that people will do business with you if you give value. And that's what it's all about for me now. It's not about trying to be a big shot. It's not about trying to wear the suit, the tie, going around shaking hands, being the greatest speaker, the greatest orator, trying to please the crowd. I speak right to the hearts of people because there's people out there who want to be in this industry. They want to make money, but they're tired of the same old, same old. They're tired of the politics. They're tired of the games. They're tired of the drama. They're tired of trying to please everybody. They just want to get to the heart of the matter, which is success on some level or another, right? And so here's what I want to give you today. I want you to focus on 4 things. If you want to live the internet lifestyle, you've got to focus on these 4 things. All right. Number 1, guys, you got to make a sale. What I mean by that? Basically, guys, you got to have something in place that will allow you to make sales. Some people say, Rico, I don't like sales. I ask them this. Do you have a job? They'll say, yeah, I got a job. Then you like sales. They'll be like, no, Rico, you don't understand, man. I'm a salary employee, or I get paid by the hour. I was like, oh, yeah? Okay, well, tell me this. If there's something on the front end, such as a salesperson creating a sale for you so that you can have that hourly job or that salary job on the back end, then really you love sales, all right? Because you have to understand something. If you work for any major corporation out there, there's somebody on the front end that's making sales so that you can have a job and benefits and all your comfort on the back end, all right? So yeah, you love sales. So the number 1 thing you got to do, guys, if you want to enjoy the internet lifestyle, you've got to be able to make sales, all right? The number 2 thing is I want you to focus on, once you make sales, I want you to focus on being able to have reoccurring income. What's reoccurring income? Basically, reoccurring income means I do something once and I get paid on it over and over and over again for the life cycle of the business. This is why a lot of people don't like sales, is because they don't get reoccurring income. They have to go back out and make another sale. Well, you have to have a vehicle that will allow you to make sales once and get paid on that sale over and over and over again residually, so that you don't have to go back and do it again. Me personally, I like offering services over anything, because services people keep, and they just keep paying on it and paying on it and paying on it. They'll pay on it and habitually and use it unconsciously. It doesn't even matter. Why? Because it's a service. I love that, guys. So you got to make sales, but you also got to put yourself in a position where you're making reoccurring income on those sales, all right? And then the number 3 thing you want to do if you want to enjoy the internet lifestyle is you got to be able to give so much value on the front end until people want to do business with you without you having to pick up the phone. Did you hear that? That's where I am right now, guys. I'm actually closing people without having to pick up the phone now. At first, I had to pick up the phone. I had to talk to them. I had to get to know them. I had to see what their needs were. Now, with today's technology, I don't even have to pick up the phone anymore. And people trust me because they hear my heart through video marketing. They know that they want to do business with me because of the way I come off with them. And they understand that, hey, this is a guy that I can do business with. And I don't even have to talk to him on the phone. That's powerful, okay? Then the fourth thing you want to do, guys, if you want to live the internet lifestyle, you got to be able to give so much value on the back end until you're creating sales and creating your own leads on autopilot. Autopilot. You've got to learn how to automate your life. By automating your life, what I mean by that is you got to be able to attract people to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without you even trying to do it, because you've put out so much content that people just are drawn to you. Listen, I got a message the other day. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. Out of nowhere, a guy hits me up and says, listen, I heard you have a system that can help produce results. I was like, yeah. He says, can you show me the system? I want to know more. If it's not a bother to you, can me and you connect and communicate? Absolutely. Put him in my system, show him, send him my link, game over. He's in the game. You see what I'm saying? See, you've got to be able to position yourself for those four things. You got to be able to create sales, number one. You got to be able to create reoccurring or residual income, number two. You got to be able to give so much value to people on the front end that you don't even have to pick up the phone and they'll still do business with you. Number four, guys, you got to be able to generate leads, contacts, and business on autopilot. This is Rico Holland, the Mindset Mogul, reminding you to work on your mindset. Because when you work on your mindset, you're guaranteed for success. Once again, don't believe me, just watch. Get in the game, baby. Hook up with me below. All of my information is below this video. I would love to get to know you, love to coach you, love to show you what I'm doing. All right? God bless.